Before I dive into this week's update, I want to share something from the Daily Stoic that spoke to me this morning. Our ambition should not be to win, then, but to play with our full effort. Our intention is not to be thanked or recognized, but to help and to do what we think is right. Our focus is not on what happens to us, but on how we respond. In this, we will always find contentment and resilience. That line hit me because this journey, it's not just about weight loss, it's about showing up with intention, not to impress, but to evolve, not for validation, but for strength. And that's exactly what I was reminded of. I'm not here to be perfect, I'm here to stay committed. So let's get into it. Alright, so how did I lose the weight? That has been one of the top questions in the comments, and I really love that you guys are asking because honestly, I promise it's not that complicated. I started with 10,000 steps and lifting weights, working out 5 days a week, and I did that along with my diet. I wasn't even strict on the diet part like I mentioned before. I was more focused on staying consistent and just showing up. And before I knew it, it became easier. Like throughout my channel, you can see what I've been eating because I also share my food. I enjoy to cook as well. So throughout my channel, you can also see the food that I have been cooking. That's what I've been eating. That's what I was eating. And the weight was still coming off. To me, that tells me that it's not really it's not really what you eat. Like, you don't need to go and buy all these diet products that are being sold. You just need to pick something and stick to it, whatever it is, okay? Also, right now with this buns out countdown, I have been successful with avoiding late eating. Try not to eat when it's too late at night because it does not allow your body to digest that. And it's just a whole mess. I did not intermittent fast before. The intermittent fasting just came as a result of this buns out countdown challenge to boost my overall weight loss. But to lose the 40 pounds, I was not intermittent fasting. I was eating with intention most of the time. I focused on protein, whole carbs, and limit eating processed foods. Obviously, to lose weight, you have to be at a calorie deficit. So be aware of that. Be real with yourself. If you feel like you can tell when you're doing too much. If you're full, listen to your body and just let it go. So that's what's been working. Okay, another question that I got in the comments, and before I even answer it, thank you so much, guys, for commenting and asking questions. It makes me happy that I have people doing this challenge with me. So thank you for supporting me. I'm also here to support you. Whatever questions you have, ask in the comments and I'll be sure to answer. But moving on, another question that I got is what workouts that work for me. I pick 4 different exercises, either for upper body day or lower body day. So for example, today was lower body day, and I will include the video of what I did. So what you want to do is be realistic with yourself. Pick any 4 lower body or upper body exercises that you are comfortable doing. And then for those 4 exercises, I do 12 to 15 repetitions and 4 sets of each. Okay, so you pick 4 exercises, alternate between Mondays. If Monday's upper body, Tuesday will be lower body, and vice versa. But to the gym, I only go 5 days a week. So if you go 3 days or 5 days, whatever, make this apply to what you're doing. But again, as you can see, the simpler the better. I feel like people get confused, or we all get trapped, and I've fallen victim of this. But if you've been trying to lose weight or gain weight, or if you're watching this video, it means that you've been on your weight loss or weight gain journey at some point. And so you know how much we're fed all over the internet of what you need to do. So it makes someone confused. You're overwhelmed and you never end up sticking to anything. So my advice is make it simple. The simpler the better. Pick any 4 exercises that you're comfortable with for lower or upper body. Alternate between the two and do as many sets as you can. The more boring, the better. You know, just stick to the boring, stick to the basic for at least 4 weeks, and then stick to something for at least 4 weeks before you change it. And that will set you up for better success than, you know, subscribing to the next influencer and just following their plan. It gets you nowhere, to be honest. Some of the challenges that I faced this week have been, it's not really challenges, but it was Mother's Day and I did allow myself a treat. So we went out to eat, and that day I didn't follow any rules, but it's fine. I mean, I don't care. I'm trying to be as realistic as possible. This is literally, I'm doing this for real, and some days are hard, some days are, you don't feel like it, but you push through anyway. You feel me? We have to push through. Tough times never last, only tough people do. Choose your struggle. Do you want to suffer for the rest of your life or 30 minutes at the gym? Pick your struggle. It's up to you.
Tough time never lasts. Only tough people last.
Okay, something else that I wanted to talk about is, I think that somebody had mentioned that they're not losing weight in the comments. My advice, I'm not a professional. This is just like what has worked for me. You have to pick your goals according to what you want. For example, me, I feel like what was holding me back in the past was following some influencers' plan on the internet instead of being true to my own goals. I think the best approach to go with if you want to lose weight, or what I am doing because I want to lose weight, I want to shed all the extra fat first, and then focus more on weightlifting. So my focus right now is cardio. The 10K is, 10,000 steps. 10,000 steps takes a long time. It takes me an hour 30 minutes to complete. So my main focus at the moment is cardio, and I'll keep doing this until I reach my goal weight, and then once I lose all the excess, I will build some of that back as muscle. So I got on the scale this morning and I haven't lost any weight this week.
What the fuck?
My advice, again, avoid the scale. That didn't do anything to me, but at some point that would discourage me. I don't think that the scale is accurate. I think it lies. I think that, if you're sensitive, avoid the scale. Go with how you feel and the measurements and things like that. So like, for example, yes, the scale told me I didn't lose anything, but how am I feeling? I feel great. Like, the food noise is gone. Even on Sunday when I did break and I did indulge for Mother's Day, the things that I was eating, the things that I was craving were not what I was craving before. I had ice cream, but I only had half and I was good with it because for some reason it tasted fatty. It tasted too fatty. I know. So those types of things is what I'm noticing. Also, my skin is glowing from the vitamin D. It's already sunny outside. That's another benefit. Another thing I'm noticing is I'm sleeping better throughout the night. The sleep part has been great ever since I started eating better and working out. With the workouts, you're tired, so your sleep is going to be good regardless. Another thing is protein. I think that I do say that I'm eating high protein, but Again, I'm being very realistic and I'm trying to be as transparent as possible. I am not a professional, but I feel that online throughout the years, following like my influencers that I follow and things like following advice from the internet can mislead you, because they say you have to eat a pound of a pound of protein per your weight, and it's really hard to hit those kind of protein goals. I got on the scale this morning. I was weighing 176 pounds. Getting in 176 grams of protein it's hard. I've done it before. It's hard, and I end up eating all the time, and I feel like it defeats my progress. It defeats me, because all the time, instead of enjoying the process, instead of focusing on things that actually matter, I'm occupied with how much protein can I get into this meal. I'm buying all this protein shakes. I'm buying all these things that I don't need. So chill with that. What's been working for me, I am every meal that I eat, I include protein in there, and that's enough. I'm not tracking anything. I don't have a protein limit. I just I don't try. I have protein with every meal, however much. If it's eggs protein, I do that. If it's ground beef, I'll do that. If it's a protein shake, I'll do that. But I don't do 176 grams of protein daily. Again, I have tried that before, and it's hard, and I feel like you end up eating excess amount of calories trying to reach this protein goal, and it defeats the purpose of weight loss. That's why I said, for me, because I'm still trying to shed a few extra pounds, I'm inserting an example of the food that I eat. As you can see, there's no limit. I didn't count any calories. I use this, and in fact, the fact that I know what I'm eating, I'm the one cooking everything that I'm eating. I've been using olive oil freely now. Before, it was I'm using sprays and shit. It makes your food bland. No, I'm using olive oil. I'm using excess butter. It's all these fats, they're good for you. Avoid sugar. Everything else is good for you. But this is an example of a meal that I eat. It has your protein. It has your carbs. It has your veggies. It has everything in there. And you're full. So just try. Let me know how it works. Okay, so in conclusion, we touched on a bunch of things, and I think the video is going to be all over. But if you get one thing from this whole video, is just show up and stay consistent, stick to it for at least a month before you give up. Week 3 was amazing. Currently this is already I'm into week 4, but week 3 was great. Like I mentioned, week 1 was the hardest. Week 2 I was already seeing the benefits, and week 3 was also good. I don't want to call it a challenge, because I did it intentionally. I did indulge for Mother's Day. I didn't come to suffer, okay? I enjoyed myself. I think you should too. Don't make it too strict, because that's what overwhelms everybody, and then you give up and you have to start over. So please stay consistent, stick to one thing, stop changing everything every week. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. This challenge or this journey is about showing up for yourself. Prove to yourself and to anyone else who didn't believe in you that you can do this, okay? So show up even when no one is clapping for you. Do it by yourself. Do it alone. Do it when you're scared. Just do it. But you're not alone. I'm here with you. Let me know how I can help. I'm gonna keep showing up. I hope you do too. Stay locked in, stay consistent. Please subscribe to keep up with me. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.
ありがとうございます。